So I want to share something because you touched on a few really important things here. We would agree in this line of questioning with the advertiser that there's a lot of value to the advertising, although it's not always easy to judge it based on ROI, right? It means that there's some other value that we're getting out of it. And that's what I heard Pete and Jerry, you guys talking about. So what I talk about, and this is kind of something that I use at Red Bank Green, I use an acronym called ICON. Think about like local icon, right? So I is for identity. I'd say, like, would you agree that there's actually a lot of value in just letting people know who you are and what you stand for if you do make great coffee? Would you agree that there's a lot of value in telling people that you exist and who you are? Well, of course there is, right? If you're able to work with a local partner like New Jersey Hills, right? If you're able to tell your story, you'd be making a connection with the community, wouldn't you? And that's what the C is. So the identity, who you are, that you exist, what you stand for, the connection. You're working with a local partner, your supporter. This is my story. O is for originality. What are the things that you do different? Yes, is it the best coffee? Why is it the best coffee? What are the things people are surprised to learn the first time they work with you? Right? Is there value in telling people how you're original and how you're different? What makes you unique? Of course. So there's value in sharing your identity. There's value in making the connection. There's value in the originality, the things that you do. But there isn't just value in doing that once. That's one little data point. The N is for nurturing. How do we do that continuously? Do you think there's value in continuously reminding someone over the course of 3 or 6 or 12 months of all of those three things? ICO, and doing that repeatedly. Would you say there's value in that? In fact, 90% of the value of the advertising is going to come out of those four things than it is out of whether you sold a few cups of coffee. Would you agree with that? And most people
Absolutely.
do. Hell yeah. So that's the way, that was one of the ways that I got YMCA on board, right? And YMCA came on board. They were originally like, oh, we want to sell memberships. We have our website. Can you track like how many memberships? And when I sent them a proposal, it was all about icon, identity, connection, originality, and nurturing. And then it made sense. I also backed it up with a PDF that was very influential on me on the power of long-term branding campaigns versus these tiny little short-term, just sell a few things, Groupon style campaigns that actually work to detract from the brand over time. So that's something that if you keep that in mind, icon, I think it's nice because who doesn't want to be a local icon? I think it's a nice
And
way of thinking about it because it'll help you have those conversations about ROI going forward.